Hi, I'm Mitchell.
And I'm Lisa.
And welcome to your training video on how to make a classic martini that will rock the socks off of any rock that has socks. The objectives of this video are to train a new bartender on how to make one stirred and one shaken martini in 3 or less minutes.
Before starting, it's essential that hygiene standards are addressed. First, ensure that the appropriate clothing standards are met. This includes fully enclosed shoes. Once this has been checked off, the next step is to wash your hands in either warm water with soap or squeeze some Dettol into the palm of your hands to sanitize them. The next step is then to prep your drink, ensuring you have the right ingredients and the right equipment to make the martini.
To make a classic martini, you'll need the following ingredients.
First off, 1 bottle of gin, 1 bottle of dry vermouth, 1 to 3 olives or a lemon as a garnish, and some ice. Next step is to ensure you have the following equipment: 1 martini glass, 1 tall glass for ice and other ingredients, 1 cocktail shaker, a strainer, shot glass pourers, stirring spoon, and 1 cocktail pick to skewer the olives. After all ingredients and equipment have been obtained, you can now begin to make the first martini. Our first martini today will be stirred.
So, the first step is to fill the tall glass with ice. Make sure the glass is filled approximately 3/4 full of ice. This is an important step as most people are unaware that what makes a good cocktail is a correct balance of spirits and ice. Too much ice will result in a watery cocktail. If your martini glass isn't already chilled, a way to speed up this process is to just pour ice into the martini glass before we start preparing the martini. Now to step 2. Pour 2.5 shots of gin into the tall glass with ice. Step 3 is to pour half a shot of glass of dry vermouth into the same glass. Now on to step 4. In this step, you have to stir the contents of the glass with your stirring spoon for approximately 30 seconds. Step 5 is then to strain the contents of the tall glass using your straining device or by using a cocktail shaker into the empty martini glass. Step 6 is to then skewer your olives into the cocktail pick and place into the martini glass. And an optional final step, if desired by your employer or customer, is to add a dash of orange or Angostura bitters, if desired, into the cocktail. After all steps have been completed, you are now ready to serve your first stirred martini. So, the next martini we'll be presenting today is a shaken version.
The first step is to fill a tall glass 3/4 full with ice. Step 2 is to pour 2.5 shots of gin into your tall glass with the ice. Step 3 is to pour half a shot glass of dry vermouth into the same tall glass of ice. Step 4 is to then place the cocktail shaker over the tall glass of ice. You will need to use both hands for this step. Place your right hand on top of the cocktail shaker that's covering the glass of ice. Next, you place your left hand on the bottom of the tall glass with ice, Then proceed to shake the contents in the metal cocktail shaker using an up and down motion, ensuring both hands remain in place the whole time. Shake for approximately 30 seconds. If you're finding it difficult to remove the glass from the shaker, never hit it against the table. This is because if it breaks and glass gets into the mixture, you can then not serve it to the customer. A way to easily remove the top half is to hit the palm of your hand directly opposite from where the two glasses meet, parallel. Step 5 is to then strain the contents of the tall glass using your straining device or by using the cocktail shaker into the martini glass. A way to reduce ice shards from entering the martini is to strain the contents into the sifter above the martini glass. Step 6 is then to skewer your olives onto the cocktail pick and place it into the martini glass. A suggestion to help increase martini sales is to squirt a lemon twist onto the outside of the glass. This concludes our training video on how to make a classic martini, one shaken and one stirred. Good luck!
Motherfucker!
You can hear me now, but you won't be just like me.